I lost that money, got it back again. You hear the pain in it. I want the money involved, don't need the fame in it. I like to move like ghosts, don't put my name in it. You rappers keep catching cases, you playing with it. While we standing on the front line, steady getting to this paper, boys, crunch time. Forget waiting on a dream that comes sometime. I'm out to get mine now, nigga, I want mines. Give me that work, know what to do with it. The game ain't right from all you new niggas. Seem like y'all hustle for shoes, nigga. Put your work on the internet, you a fool, nigga. I'm tryna eat off a bigger plate. Drive on bigger wheels, live good in a bigger state. What's the sense of moving work if you ain't moving weight? Why you steady talking about it? I'm trying to be quick. Dex, I'm here to win. I came to win. Every time I took a loss, I took it on the chin. Judge threw me to the feds, I took it with a grin. Yeah, I'm here to win. Yeah, I came to win. Every time I took a fall, I took it on the chin. Anytime I lost that money, got it back again. I came to win.
Like swim walk.
What up, y'all?
Then came with it. Ooh. Ooh. Hey. Oh, what's happening, y'all?
Came to win.
Speaking of winning, my brother just walked in the building. What up, though?
Hey.
Man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Thursday night. Sorry we are a little bit late, but between traffic, there was a couple accidents.
I'm black. I can be late if I want to.
You know, we still celebrating, so we're a little bit behind on time. Real quick, shout out to Tina Bridges, Donnie Edwards, Red Dawn, Sin Lewis, Gary Reed. Already appreciate y'all. Just jump right into it. I guess, how was your week?
Week was fantabulous and busy as always. A different week, you know. It was just different. It had a different vibe to it, different aura to it. I was just happy to be in the building, man. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it. You got all them pictures from that?
Oh, you speaking of that? Yeah.
Hey.
So you know, the one this week we celebrated the ATL's hottest. First one that I've ever attended, but it was cool being in a place to be. It was a whole week worth of activities. Went down to Magnolia Lounge. It was chilling. You know, the sun was up there with Ray Sunshine doing what we do. It was just got a reason to get dressed up, hang out with the kinfolk and them. Rub elbows, network, be supportive. Of course, as one of the queen of the White Couch Chronicles, Ivy Ray in the building. It was like a family reunion.
She also has a new show here.
What?
The
and that's me, dog.
page. Yep.
That's me being a genie. I'm a genius.
Look at you. Hey.
That's every day of the week. That's the family and the kids. Look how good. Don't they look good?
They look great.
Diamond and old Jody Joe. We was getting our blue
Them
and gold on.
suspenders, though.
Hey.
Yeah, you shut it down when you came in there with the benders on. No top
I
dollars.
tried to. Hey, that lady on the end, don't let her babysit your kids, dog. She was talking about doing certain things to some small
shout out to
folks.
Baby Keita. Sweet Baby Keita is
Oh, I
hilarious.
don't know nothing about no sweet. It's just we just gonna call her Keita around this campus. She ain't babysitting not a damn thing in my house. And that's of course the DTTO Show crew in the building.
Yes.
Repping the red carpet, y'all
We
already
spent
know.
a week together once again.
We did.
So how was your week?
It's my turn.
Uh-huh.
My week was. I had fun.
Yeah, mine was minimal compared to y'all's.
It started off with the whole. I hosted the mogul music media mixer. We hit the Atlanta prom. The presidential candidate, Mr. Robbie Wells, was in the building. Shout out to Mr. Outley. My homie Demo Dinar came up from Miami. Shout out to Miss Terry because she won ATL's hottest talent management, I believe it was.
Treasure lady, photo bomber.
Yeah, there's the presidential candidate himself. It was so mixed up, and DJ Agnew is selfish, but it was so mixed up. And that young lady right there came to the show, Tony Benton Jr.'s mom. She came to the prom, and she was like, hi, Saga, you don't know me. I was like,
No, I don't,
ma'am.
Stalker lady.
And then she told me who her son was, and he sent her to tell me to keep going.
Boo.
He watches, and he said, keep going. There's more red carpet, more red carpet pitch.
Your boy Ant.
Boo, Ant, Fats, and those are some more nominees that were with us. Mr. Garrett Forge, T.Y. He won playwright.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Bolden, he was also in the building.
Yeah, look like y'all finna sing.
They performed.
Showed out.
Yeah, they performed. They killed it.
Showed out.
And then I was awarded ATL's Hottest Rising Superstar, which is dope.
Picture.
So shout out to Brian K. Marshall and everyone that voted. Yeah, I mean, we had fun. And then I went to work. Or you want to pick up on that part?
I'm going to talk about my week.
Okay, yeah.
was
They
some
won.
more
Shout out to
pictures.
Oscar and Mia. They won Atlanta's Hottest Power Couple. So shout out to them. That's family. They rock with us. So.
Do you see them shoes
And
though?
Mr. Outley and Tina B won Hottest Online Radio Show. So shout out to my folks.
There we go.
We'll see y'all next year. We will be coming back for what
I
belongs
see
to us.
Tina with the Corella DeVille shoes.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it stayed in the family, so I'm good with that. I don't mind passing along the family. And that pretty much.
You got to share the West sometime. You can't just win all the time.
There it is. Got to create some more
You gotta
hunger, man.
Let somebody else have some.
Yeah, you know, so it's all good. It's all good. But I think that was my week.
Maybe. I say you let Vitel pick it up.
I'll pick it up. Ask me.
Vitel, how was your week?
Well, I might need that bell,
Hey.
but I got married. If you can't tell by the veil that I will be wearing for the next 12 months. Thank you.
For the
Next 12 months. About 12 months. I'm going to give about 12
She
months.
said the next 12 months. If you
Yeah,
don't
so-
take that
sorry,
dirty
next
stinking ass
anniversary.
veil,
right.
Ain't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to wear the veil to your 1 year anniversary, then you take the veil off, wash your hair. That's how
no,
it
you're
goes.
supposed to save the top
Sure
of the cake.
are.
Oh, that's what it was.
But
Sure are.
we ain't do that part yet.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
look
my
at
best
her
friend. That's my
face.
best friend who, like, literally I called that morning and said, hey, if we got married tonight, could you come be a witness? And, like, act like a bridesmaid and stuff.
You didn't need her. Jehovah's always around.
She just came through. She came through. And then, you know, Croker came through on the cake. And you know what? I think I'm going to get a cake, too. We're going to do this for real. Then we went to celebrate karaoke the next night. And,
Keep going.
okay. And that's us doing karaoke. All the peoples came through that wanted to. Anyways, again, last minute. That's what happens
is
when you put
going
it on
on?
Facebook and say, hey, we finna go celebrate. Y'all ready? And your people come through.
And I'm
That's
looking at the
everything you
camera,
doing.
but why
Look
am I
at-
acting like I didn't know
look
we
at
was
that
taking
crazy
pictures?
girl.
I thought you had somebody in the headlock. I didn't know what happened. Shout out
Shout
to
out
DJ.
to DJ Lachey.
And we
my
won.
favorite karaoke queen.
And we won a free trip to Miami.
yes.
which is dope last
hey,
night.
this my week.
That was dope.
This my week. And
Right.
I won a free trip to Miami. And guess what?
She
We're
must
going to
have
go
forgot
on
we
our
got married.
honeymoon in Miami. It's just like I never win stuff like that.
Nah,
so
but she said
I
it was-
married you, and then all of a sudden I start winning stuff. It's crazy.
Oh, you better spit that game.
Dang.
She almost got my drawers away.
So,
No more. He married you already.
but you know, we keep it going.
I mean, she got
At
on
least the
Jackie
next
Kennedy
8 years.
pearls. She got, yes.
Shout out to Mama Eula, love you back. My mama, love you back. What up, Dee Dee, Roddy Pollock, Monica, Red Dawn, thank you. Mr. Keller, thank you.
I'm covering the other page, so yeah, shout out to BJ and Shasha's on the Global Vision page as well. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Short notice, but we couldn't wait any longer.
I mean, I thought it was gonna be bigger with all the people that was talking shit. Why ain't get an invite? Then we invite y'all don't come to shit.
That's how that sound about
Did I
right.
say that out loud?
Did y'all
did.
get any gifts, though?
Well,
No.
here's what happened.
I did.
Okay.
So we're still going to have a big shindig that we were planning. You know, everybody knows about the movie. Does this ring make me look engaged? We planned on
It
doing
really
the movie.
does now.
Yeah, does this ring make me look married? We plan on doing the movie and then getting married at the movie, but post-production is taking so long, and it was just like, you know what, let's just make this legal now, and then we'll do that stuff later. So
There
we
you
still
go.
are having the big premiere for those of you who are asking, and you guys are all still invited, and we will get that date to you as soon as we lock it in, and we'll give y'all a heads up this time.
For sure.
Don't worry.
We'll let y'all know what it is. And I know I started naming off some of the award winners from last night, but I do have to say, shout out to my brother DJ Agony, because he back to back Atlanta's hottest
Over
DJ.
cheese.
So I'll call him up here in a second. But it wouldn't be right if I ain't sit the trophies together like we always do.
Bam!
God damn. Boom. I leave those there like that. But yeah, that's what it is. So what we're gonna do real quick? You want go to a quick commercial, come back and
I think we need to. That was a lot of information we just
It
shocked
was
the
a lot.
fans with, man. They gotta
It was
you know,
a long week.
Oh, if you would like to give a gift of you want to wait till the premiere, or they can start sending stuff now.
We can do
How about this?
In case they missed the premiere.
Y'all can send all monetary gifts to me.
To my Cash App.
I will hold on to them.
You know what?
For you.
$Vitel.
Bullshit.
Vicelle. If you would like to donate right away. But we are having the premiere and we are going to be taking donations at the premiere.
Cash App.
All funds will go towards honeymoon.
Flemister, what up, though?
And food.
So yeah, let's tell them what they can expect from tonight's show, because we do have a very exciting show tonight. Not only have we shared our entire week that we all spent together, which was awesome, tonight is a special show because we decided, since we always have guests on the couch and y'all always asking them questions, we are going to put each other on the couch tonight and y'all going to get a chance to ask us questions. So
I just want to know, do you shower with this veil on and sleep naked?
Yes.
I can answer both of those.
Ask him. Ask the husband.
What is it? I'm going to ask him, sir.
Right there.
I'm going to ask him, sir, Avery.
No, we got to do that. And we also have the homie Daryl Bailey in the building, so we got to chop it up with him for a few minutes. In a few minutes. And we got some fun, man. We got family here. So.
We got some special guests that are waiting to stand by. It's going to be a great evening, y'all.
Oh, y'all thought I forgot? I know I was naming winners and stuff, but I didn't forget because my sister in the building, too, and she is Atlanta's hottest.
Jovita. Full figure model in the house. We got all
her shoulders are still going from the other day. Like.
Yes.
So yeah,
let's go to we can go to our DTTO Show interview since we just recapped our week. We did do an interview with Marcus Boyd.
Shout out to Marcus Boyd, man. He has, I think he hit every event that happened this week, and he was Marcus the interviewer. That's his alter ego.
Okay.
And his energy is
doing a lot of yelling.
The roof.
Man.
We had so much fun with him.
Yeah. So we're gonna go to that, and when we come back, we're gonna go do our interview with our guests real quick.
All right, let's go. I'm ready.
So yeah, let's roll to this.
Don't
get it twisted. Now. We still the full time. Award-winning DTTO show. Y'all watch this video. We be right back. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, we are back. Sorry, a little complication behind the scenes, but we're going to work it out. Yeah, a little technical difficulty. So that wasn't the exact video we were looking for, but we're going to go ahead and go to this interview because we got some folks on the couch waiting to be seen and heard. So,
yeah, so we're going to chop it up with them. Before we do that, y'all ready?
All right.
Yeah.
No, because you're light slouch.
Like, we live too, baby. We waiting on you.
This is the White Couch Chronicle. We do interviews. We don't do counseling sessions, so you don't get to like lay back and relax and tell your story of your life.
So we ready.
So what we gonna do? We gonna chop it up real quick. Shout out to the homie, Mr. Daryl Bailey in the building.
Yes, What's up?
I gotta be the camera. Oh, they can see me right here.
There you is.
What's going on? It's your boy Daryl Bailey. I can follow me on Instagram at Daryl Bailey. That's DERRYLBAILEY. Everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, all that.
You better that's what you talking about.
How long you been doing this music thing?
Now one more time in English. No, I'm sorry.
Music, I've been doing music since like age 15. I'm 18 now.
Okay.
But I recorded my first song when I was 15. But, I've been like since I was in like middle school, you know, freestyling at lunch table,
Right.
You know, writing little rhymes. I've been doing that for the longest. But as far as taking it serious, like professionally in studios, 3 years.
Okay.
What made you decide to kick it up a notch? Like you from beating on the table in the cafeteria to you like, you know what? I'm gonna collect a check from this year.
Right.
Really, I just got a chance.
Ooh, tell us about it.
When I got the chance, like my partner 217, he found out I could rap. So he took me to my first studio session, made my first song. And like the more I recorded, the more I realized I was like, yeah, this for me. So
was you nervous in the studio?
no, I don't get nervous.
No such a thing. I
don't get nervous.
Not never.
I don't get nervous. When it comes to stuff like that, like entertainment, like, I was born to do this. I don't get nervous no more.
Good answer.
So why you got
Good
bumps on
freaking
your
answer.
knees like you nervous to be on our couch, man? Like I know.
I'm just asking. Ain't no
Count
bumps.
another story.
It cold. It cold outside.
There you go. No, you good. We got you.
So, you performed at the Status Network back to school situation.
I got
right?
it's a video on my Instagram. I did a split. I jumped out the stage. I had them folks so turned. I like it though. And it was hot. I waited like how long was I there to perform? We waited like 3 or 4 hours.
Hold on, Dad. You gonna be making up time now.
It be that way.
Oh, for real.
By the time he performed, school had already started. And
That's longer than I've had this bell on.
We went soon.
We were sweating about the faint pants.
We went soon as we got out of church. We got out of church at 1
Imagine
o'clock.
how we felt.
I probably didn't perform until like 5. So when I hopped on the stage, man, I gave it everything. I basically just showed, okay, yeah, I've been ready.
So what's the biggest crowd you performed in front of?
I did. Oh yeah, I did birthday bash.
Oh,
But I wasn't on the inside. I was on the outside.
It don't matter.
I was a backup dancer and for one of my homegirls. Her name was Chandria Elliott.
Okay.
But that was in 2016, and then I think like last year, 2018, I had performed at what was it?
I wasn't there.
He said that thing.
I think it's a dream. 4th of July at the by the stadium downtown. There's like 50,000 people out there.
All right.
Nice.
Let me find out you dancing. Go ahead, Chris
Hey,
Brown
man.
Skin. I see you.
Chris Brown.
I like that.
But nah, she
I like that.
we did a Michael Jackson tribute. So they that song Jam. You know that rap verse that he had.
Which one, Heavy D?
Yeah, he had his own little rap verse.
All
Instead of
right.
doing I had remix. So I did my own little verse. I like Jam. Here comes the man. Oh man, Daryl Bailey back at it again. The people say they like the way I rap and I dance. I appreciate it, fam. I'm just building the brand. I'm jamming like jelly. There's nothing you can tell me. I'm in the spotlight. I should take me a selfie. And I forgot the rest of that. But that was a year ago. I probably don't remember that
Hey, you had me
So
soon
you
you
wrote it
said
or you just
jelly
went on
and
top
jam.
with it?
much. I wrote it.
Okay.
I love jelly and
Only
jam.
because I know I had to remember, so I wasn't even the freestyle. I wanted
Right.
to go out that bad in front of 50,000 people.
Right. So musically, who's one of your inspirations, or who do you look up to? Like, yo,
I need top 3.
Yeah, that'll work. What she said.
Yes.
Weezy, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown.
That's 3. That's 3.
Weezy and Lil Wayne. You trying
No,
to?
they the same person.
No, they not.
Oh,
All right,
Weezy was back in the day. Lil Wayne is what y'all got now.
I like the Carter 3 Wayne. I like.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I like early 2000 Wayne.
yeah. That was
long
Weezy.
long black dread right before he started down, before he started getting like rock and stuff.
no, you said it right before we
So
started
yeah,
dying.
Weezy, Chris Brown, and I say T.I.
I can work with that. Blew it up.
You sing? Do you sing too? Because I know Chris
Little bit.
Brown do both.
Yeah,
and
little
she
bit.
called you Chris Brown Skin, so I'm trying to.
Little bit. I won't say I'm a singer, but I can hold a note.
You be-
Anybody, I feel like anybody who grew up in church can hold a note.
Repeat after me.
That ain't true.
You know it's
That ain't
hard
true.
out here on a pill.
See,
When you trying to get money for the rent.
Yeah, you got. I need some. I want you to act like.
Push that shit out.
Yeah, you got put. Hey man. Hey man. You ready?
I don't think I'm nervous. I just
You know it's hard out here on the pill.
she don't know no better. She don't know no better.
Oh, geez.
She don't know no better. So
I'm just. Hey, my man said he could sing. So.
I did not say I can say. I said a little bit.
you got any
Meaning-
performances, anything coming up?
Yeah, I got a celebrity basketball game Saturday at Clayton State University.
Where's that?
Clayton State University.
Clayton State. Are you you gonna be performing?
Playing
Pre-game,
too?
halftime. What's up?
Probably most likely halftime.
Oh,
But I don't know because it's gonna be a lot of people there. So wherever they put me, just
Get in where you fit
it's
in,
up, right?
You playing too?
I can play, but I don't have no basketball shoes, so I ain't even signed up for all that.
You got the
Not yet.
Your pants halfway shorts, dog. You dress.
Man, I'm not gonna ball in these.
You dress, Chris
can
Brown
root-
skin. Boy, I believe in you, man. I just met you like 10 minutes ago, and I trust you, dog.
So what joint we got back there for Kush?
This song called "I'm Up Next."
You up next?
Like
Break it down.
a lot of people on Instagram. It went viral on Instagram. A lot of people I had a little challenge going to it.
Okay.
It went crazy. It's at like 300,000 views on YouTube.
Ooh.
So it's my first music video ever put out. I'm Up Next. Check it out. Directed by me, wrote by me,
Starring who?
starring me.
Hey!
You know what I'm saying? Choreographed by me.
There it is.
Watch out.
I'm Up Next. Daryl Bailey. Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Well, let's get it. We're gonna roll to this video. Daryl Bailey, aka Chris Brown skin.
Lord.
Up next, right here on the DTTO Show. Let's go.
On the track, man.
I'm finna go off. I gotta get to the guap. I'm about to rise to the top. And I'ma ball like the house. No, I ain't taking no loss. I'ma stay humble and move like a boss. I get the drip from my walk. You can call me spaghetti, cause I got the sauce. Yeah. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next. I'm up next. Man, I swear that I'm up next. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next. I'm up next, so tell them folks that I'm up next. Yeah, I put flex. Tell them folks that I got next. Yeah, I'm about to run up a check. Tired of Ubers, I want me a jet. I want some ice on my neck. I'm working, I might break a sweat. I am the best, like what you expect. No, really, like what you expect. Oh, you didn't know that your girl was a fan? She like the way that I dance. I might take a trip to Japan. After I run at them bands, I'm kicking flavor Jackie Chan. I'm up next, you understand? Cause you a rapper, I'm a businessman. At Daryl Bailey, my Instagram. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next. I'm up next. Man, I swear that I'm up next. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next. I'm up next, so tell them folks that I'm up next, yeah. I'm on the way to the top. I'm taking the #1 spot. She said she liked the way I Millie rock. Hold on, wait, stop. Shout out to my pop, cause he really taught me a lot. I'm about to start getting this guap, and I'm up next if you like it or not. If I want your girl, then I bet I can get her. You cold like a snowflake, I'm cold like a blizzard. I step on the scene and fans wanna take pictures so they can go home and then post them on Twitter. And I'ma keep stacking this paper. My hair be red like a laser. I accepted the Lord as my savior, and now I'm going up like an elevator. I swear that I'm finna go off. I gotta get to the guap. I'm about to rise to the top, and I'ma ball like the house. Nah, I ain't taking no loss. I'ma stay humble and move like a boss. I get the drip from my walk. You can call me spaghetti, cause I got the sauce. Yeah. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next. Man, I swear that I'm up next. I'm up next, yeah. I'm up next, so tell them folks that I'm up next, yeah.
All right.
I'm up next.
That is very catchy. I can see how that went viral.
Are you born and raised here in Atlanta? Okay, so I'll leave you alone because you said something about balling like the Hawks. But I digress.
Don't be doing the Hawks, man.
digress.
They be doing their thing.
I digress.
Tell him about
Trae
it.
Young is not going to win the championship by
But
doing
Trae
it.
Young
still,
do be
though,
doing his thing.
Okay, I said I was going to leave it
up,
alone. Y'all bringing it up. Leave me
We
alone
on
or
the
leave him
come up.
alone.
You started it.
Slowly but surely, we on the come up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up next. The house is up
There it
next.
is,
I don't care
man.
who don't believe it. I believe it.
I believe you up next.
I appreciate it. I'll
But
take
the
that. I'll take
Hawks
it.
and the Falcons.
Oh my
I'll
God, he
leave it
been
alone.
doing a vet. All right, but I'll take
I'll
that
leave
though.
it
He said I'm up next. We cool.
28-3. I'll leave it alone. So how can these folks, how can they follow you and get the music?
Social media.
So y'all can follow me on Instagram at Daryl Bailey, DERRYLBAILEY. I had to say it slow because, you know, some people say I talk fast. But I'm on.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Yeah. I'm on all streaming platforms, YouTube, Pandora, Spotify. Like whatever you use to listen to music, I'm on there. Same, you spell it the same way. Daryl Bailey, DERRYLBAILEY. But I put my Instagram out there because I put out a lot of snippets.
Okay.
You know, and if they like the snippets, then most likely I'm gonna drop that song.
Got you. Is there an album on
Yeah, I'm
the
finna
platforms or just
not yet.
some singles?
Not yet. They're just singles. Since I've been rapping, I just been doing singles lately. But I'm finna put out my first project in January.
Oh, that's in a minute.
Yeah,
Let's take this call for you go because it might be for you. I don't know who it is yet. Let me see. Hey, you got the DTTO Show caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey.
Donovan, I'm calling from LaGrange, Georgia.
Yeah, what up, Donovan?
How are you,
What
sir?
up? I'm good.
All right, you got something to say to our guests?
I don't want to tell my brother congratulations.
There we go.
Appreciate it.
You sounded like you might have been his brother.
I'm looking at you because y'all sounded like I'm like,
That
wait,
might-
he
that
got,
might-
he got another phone over there. He
Right.
Yo, this.
Yeah. I'm
I
done.
want to congratulate myself. I mean, my brother for doing good.
Are you doing music too?
No, sir. I play sports.
What do you
What
play?
you playing?
I play football. I'm on the swim team and I run track.
Nice. Swim team and track? Yeah.
Zach, he's not going to be JV, though.
What
What
position you play football-wise?
I play wide receiver and cornerback.
Ooh, on both sides of the ball.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You run track.
We appreciate you checking in, brother.
Thank
You're
you.
Hope he got his homework done.
Yeah, I think you do.
He better not be
All right,
sleeping for a
so-
period either.
We want
Who
to
is
say,
you? When'd you get the microphone? And what you doing?
Man, look, man, this whole determined to take over thing, man. I was just like, look, somebody
Just
got
pop up
somebody
on the
got up
couch.
out their seat, left a mic laying there. I was like,
It was
shoot,
like,
let me come get this
let's
thing right
call
quick.
it.
Typical ninja, just be touching stuff.
I'm the one on the other side. There you go.
Winner.
That one. That one. ATL's hottest DJ. Club event DJ. Talk that shit.
We're going to give you your time.
No, but Mr. Bailey, sir, we definitely want to say thank you for stopping by. Make sure you keep us posted. New music, hit us up, send it to us, we'll play it. All that good stuff, man.
I like
it. Thank you for having me.
No,
And-
appreciate you for coming, my brother.
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't asking for the number. I'm gonna put it on my live. I'm on live right now.
Oh, for the phone number?
Yeah.
Give it
call
to-
in. Well, if I put it on here, it's gonna keep ringing. Last time I came up here and I put number. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it this time.
So real quick, we're gonna go to that. We got that video pulled up. So we're gonna go to that interview. Was gonna show earlier.
All right.
And then we're gonna take it away and get to interviewing our hosts.
Let's do it.
Starting
I
with
think
you.
you were first.
Yeah, let's do it. I ain't scared. Shoot,
You
I'm
ready
like,
for this
you
white
are
couch?
Hey, I'm like Daryl Bailey,
We
man.
gonna bring Agony
I ain't
over
never
here.
scared.
For sure.
Yeah,
All right, well,
drop
let's
that
do that.
shit.
Let's do it.
Okay, this is Marcus, the interviewer, and I'm back with one of the Atlanta's hottest award show, radio show out here, period. DTTO Show, the hottest couple in Atlanta. They here. One of the hottest choreographers. She's here. You know what I'm saying? So, how does it feel to be out here on tonight? And it always feels good to be around my people. Always. Wait a minute, you got scream like it's screaming. That's right. It feels great. It feels great. This is my first time, so I'm overly excited. And you look amazing. You better turn. You better turn. You better turn. You better turn. Woo! So what are y'all nominated for on tonight's award? As a unit, the DTTO Show, hottest online radio show. I believe we're nominated hottest radio personality, model, rising superstar. I'm Calvin Klein Model White. For that. Whatever Tina Pritchett got nominated for, I'm up. So where can all your fans find your ad on social media? At Soccer Ball. You can find me at mysell.net. You can follow me on Instagram at @MSS_WO. And collectively, you can find us everywhere at the DTTO Show. Y'all know what it is, man. One of the hottest shows out here in Atlanta. Wake up if you sleep. DTTO Show. You need to book yourself to be on there. It's a 6-month waiting list. That's how hot they are. I'm trying to tell you. Don't you sleep. Marcus the interviewer. We out.
See my bodyguard in the back?
Yeah, he was trolling back there.
That was fun. So hopping straight back into it. We're gonna kind of
Before we get to her, he got to do it one time.
I was about to say we got new mics. I got to make sure it
Yeah,
works.
let my man, let him get it
Hold on.
acclimated.
don't break it though.
See if that might work. Yeah.
Okay, we good.
Yeah, it works.
We're good.
Okay, we good.
Kush, we good? It works.
Speaking of, so this show is all about the DTTO Show, and we're really glad you stopped by because we couldn't have DTTO Show interviews without our previous who helped to start the DTTO Show. So
I mean, not only that, he's still family.
Yeah.
He just got stuff to do,
We
like
still
teach,
you sometimes.
Right.
teaching wrestling. Like he wasted his time. He could have stayed here.
I knew it. I had met you, and I was like, "You smell like a wrestling match." So like, it's all making sense.
Bitch.
It's all making sense now.
Oh, no, she didn't.
What? That's wrong.
So we are going to backtrack.
We throwing
just
these
a little
all
bit.
day. My question is, where you was at when all them 8th graders got to fight last week, man?
Where
was y'all?
Oh, I'm busy.
Oh, okay.
The Dunkin'
Hold up.
and Krispy Kreme
Who
light
this?
had came on, and so we had some business to do.
All right, so moving
forward.
on, we have a DTTO Show honoree to honor because we're going to just backtrack a little bit, and we had a surprise DTTO Show honoree this week. So.
Can I say a little bit before we do it?
Absolutely.
I'm honored to have been able to work with this young lady. Super funny. Just her job alone, you know, she gives back to the community. I wasn't expecting what we received. And everybody, for some reason, is crazy about this young lady.
Crazy.
So, you know, I mean, that for me, that's family now. Like that, there's, you know, sometimes it's friends and that's family for me. So.
Don't get me to crying. I've been crying all week now. I got married.
Oh, man.
So should we just go ahead and pull it up, or you want to say
Today's DTTO Show honoree is none other than the infamous one, Miss Angelina. And she is on the white couch with us right now.
She was sitting over there like, I wonder who the hell they talking about.
This ninja is awesome.
No, look, I'm trying to be slick though.
Yo, I got to meet her.
I'm trying to be slick and look out that way like somebody was finna walk in. I don't know if you count that, but you know, I was like, but it was you. Got you.
Y'all so sweet.
I say it like this.
Probably am.
She gonna cry in the
I say it like
She
this
gonna cry in
because
the car.
this dude been rocking me for 2 years, right?
Okay.
Blood, like just like blood, family. And for him to leave, for him to leave and me not miss him, you doing your job.
Black hair down. Got my seat back now.
You came in immediately, and the impact was felt. Like when you're not in the camera shot, it starts going, where's Angel? Where's Infamous?
Aww.
My mama called me when we played the audition tapes. Like I was being serious. She called and was like, "Oh, that's the one. We love her." Yeah. So and everybody, everywhere we go, especially Ernest. Ernest was like, "Yo," she crazy, bro.
Yeah,
she fit in perfect.
For real. Y'all got
chosen before
So
you were
now
chosen.
we got you on the couch, and now people get a chance, including us, to ask questions about you.
Speaking of Ernest Moore, what up, though?
People need to
What's
know.
up, Mr.
So
Ernest?
if y'all have questions about Infamous while she's on this couch, y'all can call us 470-251-4707.
Or you can type it and I'll read it. So yeah, y'all.
So tell us a little bit about yourself, girl. I'm just gonna let you pick what you want to share first.
Well,
I know you're from Flint.
my name is Angel Infamous One Edwards. I like long walks on the beach. I'm approximately 6'7" tall.
She's good at
My credit score is 897.
897. God damn.
For real? Can you co-sign for me?
She could buy the bureau.
That's my first question. Can I
that's
get a
what we
co-sign?
do. I'm here for co-signing and everything else.
Don't
Oh, there's
tell me
people
that.
calling me.
Ernest, no, I did that. Ernest Moore says he wants to know what you do for a living.
There you go.
Here y'all go.
Besides being awesome on our show, you know.
She's the co-host of the DTTO Show,
For real.
sir.
There you go.
Right.
Outside of that, though.
Outside of the DTTO show, I am in law enforcement. Nobody believes me.
I know. I thought it was like, nigga, it ain't Halloween. What you doing?
Yeah. I have been a law enforcement officer for 10 years.
I didn't know it was that long.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You know you wouldn't got picked if I
See,
didn't
we
know that
learning
before
stuff
I got the
already.
video, though.
They don't.
Yeah, just not the million folks that's watching it
There
right
we
now.
go.
Right?
A little bit about myself. I am originally from Flint, Michigan. I am the youngest daughter of Connie and William Edwards. I have two beautiful sisters, Erica and Tara, and I have an amazing younger brother named Lance, and those are my best friends. And to the right of me You guys, we talk about her all the time, and y'all may see her calling up and everything, but this is the better part of me. This is the queen of my life.
That is the 2019-2020 ATL model. That's what that is.
This is Jovita. And together we got
Ernest has another question.
Okay, what's up, Mr. Ernest? What you got?
He says, "Are you a mother?"
I am a mother. It's a young man that we feature him on the show pretty frequently. His name is Jordan, also goes by J. Michael the Model. He is nominated for Atlanta Hottest Child Actor, and that is my baby. I also have a 16-year-old daughter named Diamond. She's more behind the scenes, but she's amazing. She's an artist as well.
Dope. I think we're gonna I'm gonna text Ernest back. Like, stop asking questions you already know the answer to,
Right.
sir.
And I have to, of course, have to give a shout out to Mr. Ernest. Met him on I won't even say it was a humbug because, God come and do what he does. I was at work earning my paycheck, and I came across this great building called the Stone Mountain Community Center, and Mr. Ernest was doing the Future Gents there. I needed a place. Like when you work for somebody and you have visions, but sometimes when you're confined to what their job description is, you have to do what they do. And then I just happened to come in contact with those people, and they gave me a platform, and I was able to reach out to the community and do more. I was allowed to do when you think of a police officer in your community. I was doing what you want your police officer to do. And so I was giving back and providing it to this community. Mr. Ernest planted some seeds in me, and he gave my son, who's been modeling for about 5 years now, gave him a platform to model. And through that, man, it's just been taking off and moving, and I have been blessed daily ever since. And it just keeps growing.
Nice.
She didn't grow, but...
No, she didn't. You're supposed to be on her side this time.
You notice when Agnes got over here and lift the seat up.
Hey, dog. Hey.
My bad. I didn't say that out
loud. We're
loud.
going to fight on the commercial.
I didn't say that out loud.
I got a question.
Shit. All right, what's your question,
So, what was the first thing that sparked your interest in the entertainment industry?
Because she funny as shit.
It's been like
you just
that.
woke up and like, hey, I'm funny. I need to be on TV.
Well, I really have two amazing sisters, and they are awesome. And so for my my adolescent years, I was always, that's Erica, little sister, that's Tara, little sister. And so they are beautiful, they are multifaceted and talented, and so it made me kind of shy. And so one thing that I would do when I would get nervous, because I really am shy, is I would crack jokes.
Hello.
And hello?
Hold on one second.
Oh.
I was about to say, that got real.
So, and then I just, as one of my defense mechanisms, I just started cracking jokes, and then it felt good.
It spawned.
Yeah, it felt good.
Seemed right. It seemed right.
And so, another facet of entertainment, I was used to run track, man, and so I don't know, it was just something I did there. I came to Georgia, and my mom always says, to thine own self be true. And I tell my son, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And instead of just telling him, you need to do this, you need to do that, I lead by example. So I stepped on out there and gave it a shot.
Dope. Let's take this phone call, see what's going on. Hey, you got the DTTO Show caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? This is Stephanie from New York.
What up,
Stephanie from New York. How are you?
Yes, I was on your show last week.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're good. We're good.
Good. I just wanted to call and say thank you for having us on your show last week.
Absolutely.
How was the play?
It was good. It was really good.
I had some folks DM me and tell me that it was thebomb.com, and I'm so I'm upset that I missed it. So when it comes back around, we'll definitely be in the building.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't make it either. Between work and trying to figure out about this impromptu wedding that we just had. So I apologize, but I got y'all though. When we coming back, we might go to New York and see it next time.
Why not?
That might work.
Steph, thanks for calling in. We appreciate
we'll be back
you.
in Atlanta in January. We're going to be holding some auditions.
Auditions sound like y'all want me on the stage.
If y'all need a midget pole dancer, hit me up.
Oh, shit. Let's strike that up.
Oh, my bad. He just 18. We ain't
All
doing
right,
that.
well, we definitely thank you for checking in with us.
Yeah, thanks for calling.
Yes, thank you, guys. Love the show.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Another caller.
Don't worry about it. It's great.
DTTO Show. Caller, who it is? Where you calling from?
Well, this is Terry, the vitiligo man of action.
Yes, sir. What up, though?
All I want to say is congratulations to the groom and bride.
Hey, we appreciate you, bro.
And I'm just loving the show. I'm loving the show.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Much.
You guys are everywhere, and I'm like, it was an honor to be on your show. So wherever I see y'all, I feel like I got VIP.
You do.
You do.
You do got VIP when you with us.
Credit King in the
I
building.
want to say to y'all, congratulations, man. Every Thursday, it's like y'all getting bigger and better, and I just love it, man. And when I see something growing, it's phenomenal, man. Phenomenal.
Dope.
Thank you so much.
Dope. We have to have a conversation off air anyway. I want to trade my car in.
Credit Doctor, hit him up.
Hey, look, come see me.
Come holler at him.
So y'all come see me.
Yes,
and
sir.
I look forward to serving you guys. And we'll talk. I got some stuff coming up on March the 21st at Stonecrest. I'll fill you guys in.
All right, cool.
I like that.
Thanks for calling.
All right.
We appreciate you.
Thank y'all for having me. All righty.
Yo, speaking of cars, don't it sound like he could talk with the cigarette hanging right here, but it never fall off?
Yeah.
Like he work on the carburetor?
Yeah, like he try to put that carburetor.
And it costs $40 to get it fixed.
All right, so I have a question.
I
have a question for you.
All right, what you got, Saga?
It's almost a year that you've been a part of
Yeah,
this.
February.
Mm-hmm.
I put an audition tape in January, and I came on the show in
Man,
February.
this time be fun.
Yeah. February is when we did it.
Announced
but, what
We gotta have an anniversary.
what has been your favorite part about it?
Good question.
That is a good question.
I'm gonna another one thing that is done is, you know how when you get older and your family starts moving away. I have seen my cousins and my aunties and my uncles. I've seen their names pop up there from different states and stuff, and then I'll get different messages on my phone, and so it's like that they get to watch me, and they've always said, "Oh, Angel, you're hilarious. You need to do this. You need to do that." And we would all want to live out our dreams, but sometimes the bills be coming in and you can't quite do it. Yeah. And so just for them to be like, "Oh, we're so proud of you," and it's I like it. I really do. Like, it gave me another outlet. It's just like the older you get, you just, oh, well, I'm just going to start doing this. You're going to start doing that. And it's still that gap that's missing. But I am a competitor. And so I don't get out there on the track like I used to anymore. I don't play basketball as much as I used to anymore. But this still allows me. And then we get awards that we can win. And so it forces me to keep up on your craft. Don't give up. And then it gives me another thing. When I look in the mirror, I'm proud of the woman I see. So.
Two things with what you just said. Awards that we can get.
Yes.
Let them know we are coming back for our award next year for one. And then you said something about basketball. 50, I know you out there, sir.
Oh, he didn't want no smoke when he came last time.
The game is January 20.
Oh, I'm going to play center.
I'm gonna need to get you a jersey.
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting 5 for that team.
Low ball.
I'm gonna need to get you a
like
jersey.
4.5.
Let's see who this is, because they done called like 3-4 times. Hey, you got the DTTO Show caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Huh?
I said, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Clara, Connecticut.
Clara from Connecticut. That's back in the crib. What up, though?
You gonna call us CC? What up, CC?
How can we help? Can you turn the volume down in the background?
She got one of them dairy names like a cow.
What?
Okay.
Can you hear us?
She done hung up. All right.
My bad, Claire.
I think it was something about that cow.
Hey, come on, CC, call back. I want to talk to you.
We need to make sure that everybody has your social media, that they can follow you, and I feel like we need to have a whole show just dedicated each individual, because it's just not enough time to ask everything that I want to ask.
Right. That and then the phone start ringing and we get comments.
Yeah, so 2 hours just ain't enough, but we do gotta try to.
Uncle Lou said, "What up, infamous one?"
So. What up?
No, I'm sorry. He called you famous one.
There it is. There it is.
What up, famous one? Not infamous one. Famous.
It says in and then famous. It's
it's all right. He went to public school. I don't expect much from Uncle Lou. It's cool though. I like it.
Hey, you got the DTTO Show caller. What's your name? We calling from?
Saga.
What up, though? Hey. Big brother B, what up?
Hey, this is Brian Davis. Man.
What's happening?
Hey.
Cool. Okay.
How you doing today?
I'm doing well. Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
You called our show. We asking no questions.
Yeah, what we were doing today, right? We switched the tables. Instead of having a bunch of guests tonight, the hosts are the guests. So right now we have infamous one, Angel, on the couch. Right. Is there anything you would like to ask her?
Well, you know what, man? I really just called in.
God damn.
Hey, dog, hang up on that.
Say congratulations to you and your lovely wife.
Oh,
we appreciate that, big bro.
Okay.
That's pretty much why I called, bro.
Thank you.
I really called the show.
Listen,
I wanted to make sure y'all knew, man. I love y'all, man. Congratulations, man.
I appreciate that. But let me say this to you, big bro. You called in and Ernest just typed up "What up, B?" like you could read it through the phone. But we ain't gonna talk about him right now. We ain't gonna
Y'all a mess.
Nah, I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
We still got the ceremony coming up, so you know you got to invite. And the ceremony, the movie premiere, all that good stuff. I will definitely keep you up to date on all that.
And you know what else, man? Before I let you go, man, we got one thing going on. OMW3 is going to be crazy bananas.
Yes, sir.
This year, next year, 2020. I'm telling you right now, y'all ain't ready for the location and what's going down.
Yes, sir.
But I holler at y'all. Congratulations. Love y'all.
Love you too, bro.
All right, man.
That's dope.
Did you just call to ask what's wrong with us? Like, did we look like something was wrong?
Y'all good?
Y'all okay? Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't
Was I not
that kind
smiling
of.
hard
That's just him. When he see you, hey, you good?
That's our previous
sure?
determined to
You
take
good?
over
Sure you
nominee,
okay?
correct?
Huh?
He got our DTTO.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
He ain't have no questions for me, even though I presented him with
Right.
the award. But
It
I
was
ain't
like,
bitter.
no.
Don't be bitter. No.
Actually,
Actually, I don't know why y'all picked
not
her
necessarily. Did she want to ask me a question?
Just be like, you know what? That's why we spelled your name wrong.
Anyway. Exactly.
Right.
Check your flyer.
He spelled David with an F.
You got a question for her?
Just add me something.
You know what? Not really. I actually just came to pick up my. No, you know what? I do want to say this though. So I'm watching. I kept tabs on the show all year. For those who don't know me or don't remember, y'all bad. But yeah, it's the God DJ Agony, man. And I know y'all used to me sitting over there with the cussing box. I don't see my box, and I ain't even in my seat. Y'all.
This is a good Christian show. This episode.
We have made some
really?
changes around here.
Oh man, I left and it was a half Buddha club. I came back in this Sunday school.
Folks is married around here now. Okay, so
hold on. He said he left. It was a half booty club. He came back in Sunday school.
Yeah, I mean, my man
but
get out of church at 1, he performing at 5. We ain't fooling with you.
But no, one thing I will say though, like watching you on the show, and I was like, yo, I want to come back now. I want to go sit by her and say crazy stuff. And every time I've come back though, I be in my seat down there. You be right here. I'm like, yo, I can say crazy stuff, and she gonna know what I mean.
I know magic. Watch this. There go that box.
Good job, man.
Hey,
it's on my side though.
I saw a whale in the sky today.
You saw what?
A whale.
Okay, that works. Hey, you got the DTTO Show caller. What's your name? Where you calling from?
This Claire August.
What up, cuz?
I'm your cousin.
I know. I said what up, cuz.
She said cousin.
Hey, cuz, congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate you.
You're welcome, cuz. How you doing?
I'm good. We planning a trip to come up soon, so hopefully I'll be able to this trip be able to see everybody.
Yes.
And I'll make sure either my mom or my grandmother, one of them, will keep you posted on it. If I don't get to you first.
Okay.
That's dope.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet my cousin-in-law.
There we go. Hey, Claire, do you plan on moving down
and
here
shit.
anytime soon?
Yeah, I can't wait to meet her.
I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for calling.
Hey, crazy.
That's dope.
You're welcome, cuz. Love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye. So Donnie's asking your son, what was the name of the organization again in Stone Mountain, and are those young gentlemen that wear the bow ties?
Yes, they're called the Future Gents, and they also model with the 100 Men Walking, so you can find them on Future Gents as well on Instagram and on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, I got
I'm a
another
part of that organization, sir. So yeah, we good.
I got another question too. Yo, like when you in your car, do you play the theme from Beverly Hills Cop over the loudspeaker?
No, but I always sing, nobody not give me no break. Police not give me no break. I do. I used to ride.
You
the
seem more
neighborhoods.
like the do.
you know, when I get out the car, I like to walk in slow motion, and I got one of them fans on my phone, so my braids are stiff right now. But other than that, they be blowing in the back.
Right.
Oh no, I ain't never been that way, sir. When I saw that movie, now mind you, he's allegedly from Detroit. I'm from Flint. When I saw that movie, when I was looking, I was like,
my cousin said new family smell.
Lord have mercy.
Like, yo, I ain't never seen that part of Detroit.
How to follow you and all that stuff, because yeah.
Hey, you guys, I only have Instagram. That's how new to this whole scene I am. But I just want to appreciate Vitel and Saga and everybody that DJ Agnew. I want to thank you, because had your button not left, I wouldn't be here today.
Hey, you would have found your way here.
But you guys can find me on Instagram at infamous_1 WON, and I also have a small business called Angels Do Fly LLC. You guys can hit me up on Instagram as well. There it is.
You want to give yours too?
Boom.
Curvy model.
I'm gonna need
Why
you.
you
I'm gonna need you to stop whispering.
Man, look, that's that after 9 o'clock voice.
You can find me on Instagram at CurvyModel4 and Facebook. Jovita Bryant is in transition, and I'm transitioning from the White Couch to the chair.
She sound like she read good.
Up next on the couch.
Like she ain't got to put her finger under the word or nothing.
You know what I mean?
Up next on the couch we have Mrs.
Ooh,
Boss Lady.
Sound different, don't
it?
That thing
I
hit
like the
different.
way that.
That thing hit different when never mind.
It do.
Hey,
She not gonna couch. She gotta take the veil off though.
It's open on, because I had used that veil
I
like
don't know. It just felt
on
like
our
right there to
pool.
say, 'cause
We
you got
had
white house,
leaves,
white wall, you
and I
got
took
white-
my
you was
tail.
up there knitting the pool with the veil.
Yeah, it's real sturdy. I like it.
It's a strong hat.
All right.
So what we gotta do? We got a video to play before we switch out. So let's go to the video. Cause it's you.
Okay.
It is you.
This the old
Except
you.
I gotta change my name on my reel
it's the
now.
it's the old you.
Ignore that part. But
Yeah, you go ahead and skip past her name, bro. Don't even show her name. Skip past that.
We don't even know that over there no more.
Yeah, there you go, right
That's
there.
a whole other person.
That's her name tonight. Acting demo reel.
Hey, what's up, demo?
you know what? Y'all keep it where you got it, because I'm up next on the couch.
Yes.
It's still the 4 time.
Folk time.
Folk time.
Award-winning DTTO Show. We'll be right back.
They said they can't do anything. There's nothing they can do. They said we have to come up with at least 30% to even get him on the transplant list. How are we gonna do that? Why did you have to make me like this? Oh, this is all your fault! This is all your fault! Why did you have to let that woman touch me? I'm gonna get her off of me! Stop it! Stop it! Do you hear me? What is wrong with y'all? This shit here! Woo! This shit has to stop! Come on!
Miss Claudine, what are you doing here so early? She could get fired for that. That goes against every rule of the HIPAA policy.
Wait a minute, now ain't nobody said nothing about no damn hippo. Now you okay?
Not HIPAA. HIPAA. It's the doctor-patient confidentiality form that you
Girl,
sign.
who the hell said something about some damn doctor? I ain't never say she was no doctor. Who said she was a doctor?
You said ER.
Nike, help me, shit! Come on, get out of here!
Y'all love me, even when I didn't even love myself. I was laying there and I kept praying for God to just take me out of here, you know? And it was right then when I heard y'all's voices and I heard y'all crying over me and...
Okay, I see how it is. So, since I don't sit around discussing my dealings with the opposite sex, that makes me the bad guy.
Who was the last man, Shonda?
Really? That is none of your business.
You get the stuff?
Yeah, I got it.
Man,
this is good stuff.
I can't wait. This pain is killing me. Oh.
Yeah, we see how you and Trey been acting lately. Did y'all have sex in the car?
Just need a little drinks in your system. You'll be straight.
We can't all be like you, shawty. Soon, we're gonna have our own big giant bathroom. Big bathtub, and fill it with lots and lots of bubbles and toys.
I like bubbles. Me too.
Hey, come on. What y'all doing now?
Man, Norman Test was sweaty than a bitch. That boy had all the baby oil on his head. He was
like a human slip and slide.
He tried to get on the wall. He was. Hurry up, mama! Don't let him in.
All right, so up next on the couch, Boss Lady V.
Hey, y'all.
How are
I'm
you?
kind of nervous, honestly, because I have not been on this show in this position
because you was married now.
Don't you dare say that's what she said. I'm
My godson.
The people on the other side of the questions right now got me.
Ooh, yeah, you all fucked up.
Can I plead the fifth if I need to? And he got the box up there. Oh, Lord, this ain't about to be right.
Boy, like a bag of left hands.
My first question.
No rights.
My first question for you.
Yes, sir.
You got $2 like a hoe?
No.
Oh shit! Interview over. Get this nigga out here.
Now, a serious question though.
Okay.
Serious face.
With as much as you do, what's your favorite?
Oh,
like you do a lot of stuff.
You. Hey, I'm not supposed to walk out the camera. That's my rule, so I can't.
Oh, nasty.
That
was over my head. That
means you really set me up for that one.
Really, because she's an actress, she's a model, she's a playwright, she does movies. Like it's more that she does besides me. But I was being serious. I wasn't expecting the me answer. But no, in the entertainment industry.
Oh, you nasty now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'm a wife, okay.
In the entertainment industry.
What's
your favorite?
You've been a wife for a whole hour. You talking that bitch.
You know what?
I love it though.
Okay, so for real, my answer is that's hard because I just like to be used by God to whatever the talent happens to be at that moment. So that situation changes from time to time. Mm-hmm. But probably my favorite and first love is probably acting.
Ooh. Yeah. How young were you when you started acting?
Born?
Maybe
even a fetus.
There you go.
I don't really remember. I'm pretty sure I've been doing this for life.
I had a talk with your mom and she said that before you came out, she was like, wait, somebody do a drum roll.
I feel like my mom should answer that. I've been acting my whole life. The first time I remember is probably in high school. Okay. I don't remember much before high school though, honestly. But I've seen pictures where I've been in plays like through elementary school and everything like that. So it's just as long as I can remember.
You want to know something for real? Uh-huh. I wanted to act in high school, but when they was like, you have to be a thespian, I wasn't comfortable with coming out yet, and I was like, oh, this a...
So you weren't trying to tell everybody?
Right.
That you was a thespian?
And I really didn't know what that meant. I know because you... I know I play a lot. I know I play a lot, but I promise to goodness that this is a real life story right here. So I didn't do it because I was like, oh, they're too open for me.
Yeah, I mean, it was the 90s.
There you go.
Right.
Okay.
Cash Money hadn't taken over yet.
That's what it was.
Cash Money hadn't taken over yet. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what?
Agnes, you got a question for her?
Oh, no.
Nah, she ain't got my $2.
I got.
No,
what you got?
But let me ask you this.
Can you pass me the microphone over there?
I'm not.
Oh, you don't have a question? Oh, never mind.
I got questions though.
Go ahead.
All right. So when it comes to being talented, I mean, I came in and you ninjas just threw a microphone in front of me, and then it wasn't no training wheels, just had to go. So through the journey of this last year, I have learned that you are very eclectic and talented and can build a bunch of stuff. How does one know if I take this wood and this screw?
You know she don't know how. She know she don't know what a collective.
You know you ain't supposed to put wood and screw in the same sentence around me though, right?
That's what I'm saying. Look.
I'm never gonna get through this interview.
Hey, don't be using them school words after 9. Like, you gotta break that. You remember that part you said about training wheels?
Yes.
Put them back on the bike.
Okay.
What was that?
I don't even know what that sound effect was. Oh, that was that DJ.
Yeah, but no, like I'm for real. As far as like you be like, oh, I could build that or I could do that, and I just thought that was fantastical. And I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know this thing around here getting her damn yellow boon on.
Building stuff. I do be doing a lot of stuff.
Vitel the builder.
Vitel the builder, can you build it? Vitel the builder, yes she can.
All right. So was that a question though?
I don't know. I forgot.
Y'all, you see what happens when I'm not on that side to regulate? This is stuff.
What are you looking forward to with 2020? Like literally. Here.
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to for 2020?
What you mean here?
2020
okay, I
like,
thought you meant like in regards to the show.
In 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Pretty much about
like these 3 weeks gonna be days.
Touche.
Well, the first thing I'm looking forward to is washing my hair because I can take my veil off. No, I'm just playing. What am I looking forward to? Gosh, so there's so much stuff that we've got planned for 2020 that I can't begin to list it, but I know that I will be my show The Face of Homeless is a stage play that I wrote, and that's the only show that I've put out there and done. I've done it 13 times. I wanted to perfect it before I did my other ones, but I wrote a lot of other ones, so I'm looking forward in 2020 to bringing those plays out to the public. And so I plan on doing one every 3 months at least at a minimum. That's my goal for 2020. And I got some other shows in between of other people's that I'm doing that I'm looking forward to also. So,
all right.
You want to share?
Elaborate on that? Yeah. The first one I know that is coming up in 2020 is called Angry Insecure Men. So shout out to Angel Tyrone. We did that play in Columbus, Georgia. When was that? Like 6 months ago or something? This year we did in Columbus, Georgia, and so.
Was it this year?
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, I'm sure it was. Anyway, in the past. And so before today. It was my most challenging role ever, but my most exciting. Like, I loved that role. We had gosh, my brain is slipping right now. Drea, yes, Drea playing my mother. Thank you. See, that's why we read each other's minds. Drea played my mother. Drea Kelly. Played my mother in that show, and so it was just amazing. Like, so many amazing things about that. I need a whole nother interview for that, but I'm looking forward to it coming to Atlanta because a lot of people couldn't come to Columbus for it. So now it's coming to Atlanta to the Porter Sanford on April 1st and 2nd, and we have tickets on sale now.
And they
early
have
bird tickets are on sale now.
They have
for
a new
that
face
show,
on the roster.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that in your interview. But, yeah, we're adding someone to the cast that just married me. And
that dude's sleeping his way on stage.
He's going to be in the show this time.
Pimpin'.
So, yeah, y'all got to be there.
One of your fans, Miss Sahara Sankers, has a question for you. And she says, with all that you do, how do you balance family, relationship, and work?
That is a good question. And I actually get asked that a lot. I think it's like a disease or something. Like, I don't be knowing what's wrong with me sometimes. Like,
no, she just admitted to having a disease.
No, listen,
bro.
Like,
I think I got it already.
No,
some bitch.
I think
it's like a bug or something. It's like I don't be knowing how. Like, I ask myself, like, how the heck, like, do I not go crazy sometimes? Like, because I'm just used to doing it. Like, I just juggle everything. And, like, now I'm homeschooling, too. So that was part of me trying to juggle everything because to try to keep up with a public school schedule. And then they got their own, schedules going on in different grades. And it was just like, gosh, this is too much. So
with that, the schedule thing, because of the bus route, like, they had to be out the door at 6:15.
Yeah.
And then I'm running all day.
They didn't get home till 6:15.
Why?
Right.
Because of
just
the bus route itself and all the stops and everything else.
That is crazy.
And different
her sitting
grades,
in
and one in
traffic to
middle
go
school,
get
one in
there.
elementary. And,
So I mean, the homeschool, it was dope.
so
Miss-
now I
Miss-
just drag them everywhere with me. To answer your question, I drag them everywhere with me. I have them on set as often as I can. If it's like a major movie, big celebrities, whatever, a lot of times I can't. But most of the time, people know me. They let me have the kids on set. So I just try to keep them involved and help from people who love me when I can.
There you go. You have your
I know how to ask for
boys
help
are
now.
some amazing young men, and I can tell that it started at home. You have some really amazing young men. Haven't met Miss Rain yet.
Yeah,
but
she bad.
It's cool. It's all right.
She would have ate that whole cake by now, sitting in front of you.
Miss El Renee Singleton says, "Who is your greatest inspiration? And why?"
Probably Beyonce.
There you go.
Because she kind of do it all, and she's a mom and wife now and all this stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's probably it.
I got a question. It ain't.
I don't know anybody else who can compare to where I'm trying to go.
You
so.
better use Beyonce.
I mean, I'm not trying. I'm not just
No,
trying
it ain't
to
a knock.
be Beyonce,
Sometimes
but-
it be what it is, and it's not like that. Especially as Black women, we feel like if we name somebody else or we say something like this, it is what it is. Vitel, you are great. So when you speak about who you see yourself, your audience of queens sitting next to you, if be you in the building with Beyonce, you in the building with Beyonce.
Right.
It is what it is. Now, can a homeless person homeschool their kids?
Some bitch.
It is very difficult.
School at that point.
It is very difficult, but you being funny, but that leads me to something else I need to promo while I'm on this couch, is that my book is going to come out in 2022, The Homeless System, and I've decided to put with it a workbook that is literally like a step-by-step guide on how to be homeless, because I have been there, done that with children and homeschooled them during that process, and a lot of different things that I can attest to and explain. And it's basically a guide on how to be homeless, because nobody wants to be in that situation. But when you find yourself in that situation, there's some things that you can do to make life a little easier for yourself. So the book and the workbook I'm expecting to be out in 2020 as well.
Learn something new. I think I've heard you say it before, but I'm sure your fans didn't realize that it was a time in your life where you were homeless, and it didn't stop you. Nope. And how when the young lady was asking how you balance it, to be honest, it's probably just because you have to.
Yep. Pretty much.
It's bigger
Still alive.
than you. Giving up and failure is not an option. And just from watching you and observing you these past 10 months, you've been very motivating to me. So thank you for being you. You didn't do anything special. You were just being yourself.
Thank you.
I think that's. Can I speak as a husband right
Yes.
Don't you do that. We on TV now. You better stop.
I think even with that situation, and even then when I first met her, I didn't know she was going through that.
Mm-hmm.
But to watch how she took care of and listened to and approached everybody else, it didn't matter her situation.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first things I was like, yo, she's dope.
I be hating when people act like they was born rich. You better shut your butt up.
Right.
If you ain't, not to say that if you ain't went through the struggle, I can't connect with you. But I do connect with people that have been through the struggle, that are in the struggle like myself, and it just, to me, it keep you hungry,
I'm
you
grateful.
gotta do a little
I'm definitely
bit of fight.
grateful for the struggle, because
We
there's a
just
lot of
ain't
things I
Agnes.
wouldn't know.
There it is.
So.
Like Agnes was born with a beard and locks.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only dude in pre-K picture was like this.
But he only had one goal too.
Right. The other ones grew in.
Well, from what Saka said, only one of them is gold, the rest is yellow. But I said I wasn't finna talk about you on this show. Because you good people, the Lord know your heart. And
can you imagine how much drama it would be with them on the show at the same time, consistently? No, whoever's on the white couch. You know how
I would just sit myself over there and work on my computer and promote the show.
I got me police escort.
All right,
this can only happen on occasion.
I know, like you said earlier, I honestly agree with you. We each need a full show to be interviewed because there's so much that happens or that we're doing. Let these folks know how can they
How can you follow me?
Yes.
Well, I have made it easy for y'all. You can go to my website. It's vitel.net. That's VITELLE.net. You can go there, and on the first page, I have a way you can subscribe to keep track of everything that's coming up in 2020. I'm going to be email blasting everybody as stuff comes up, ticket sales, book sales, everything will come through that, as well as my social media links are all on the front page of my website, vitel.net.
Dope.
Always the professional, always classy.
I guess that means I'm next.
You next on this white couch. After Kush rolled the beautiful bean footage of you.
Y'all know what to do, man. Keep it where it's at. Share the video. All that good stuff. This is like the first show in months we didn't give nothing away.
Oh,
you know what? I agree. Can I have this computer?
No.
Okay, we can have
payment.
If you're watching and you're paying attention and you're sharing, do that. Because I think during my interview I'll give something away. I give 2 things away. Why?
Because
I can freaking do it.
And this is the DTTO show.
My wife gave me permission to do whatever I want.
Yes, I did. I actually did. Like when we got married, I was like, whatever you. Okay, moving on. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I just threw up in my mouth.
Footage, because that is next.
I just threw up in my mouth. Yes,
threw up in your mouth.
And ate it.
You right, hey.
Mr. Shorty?
I'm gonna give you one last opportunity to take me up on my offer. Or else what?
I know he's very low key with everything.
Checkmate. Tank, you really shouldn't play games you can't win.
That's when I got you.
Thought I was a goner when I went away, but nothing can hold me up. Got right back in the game, yeah. Used to laugh at my downfall, now I laugh to the bank. When they cut me that check, I'ma cash the whole thing. Count it up in your face. Ha 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 ha. Count it up in your face. Dinero mujeres, these blessings I count in your face. Ha 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 ha. I'ma cash the whole thing. Count it up in your face. All the times that I struggled, so hard to make it out alive. That's what they don't know yet. Sometimes you gon' suffer. Now these streets, they don't love you. Had so many partners, but when I got locked up, lost more than a couple. Thought I took a loss, but I just leveled up and got over my trouble. Yeah, I paid the cost. Everything that I lost, now it's coming back double. I took the hand that I was dealt and made money shuffle in my hands. I can't stuff in my pants. Time to give them a second chance. Cause that mula, and make the world go round. A mí no me gustan excusas, yo no tengo tiempo.
Oh, was she cussing?
All
she can't be on this program. This is a good Christian show.
Back. Now we got a box today because Agnes here.
Okay.
Yeah. So next up on the white couch, I've been waiting for this all night.
I bet you have.
Well, this shit feels so.
Look at you.
Yeah, that's exactly what you get.
Okay.
This feels so weird.
Hey y'all, if you watching right now, I need y'all to call in, I need y'all to comment, I need y'all to ask the tough questions.
Right, and don't do what y'all did for me. Y'all called but didn't ask me nothing. Like actually asked me a question.
Are you okay?
Is you good?
Are you okay?
You good?
She all right. She
we
really
finished
that
and we
short?
done.
Right. Why her feet ain't on the ground and she on the couch? That's a love seat. That ain't even no full couch.
Oh my gosh. So who first? Who first?
I'll go. Saga, what made you start the DTTO show, man?
That's a good question.
I shout out to Trish at IBNX, which is where I started at. I was shooting their anniversary party, and afterwards we were drinking and laughing and talking, and
Water.
I was just being me. And she was like, "Yo, you are hilarious. Why aren't you on the radio?" I don't know. I never thought about being on the radio.
Was that a low key like an ugly jab? Like, why she ain't ask you? Was you in movies or something? Why she gonna go straight to radio?
Damn, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. No, but because she's the owner of the network, and she has a bunch of shows, and she was like, "Why you're funny? Why aren't the people hearing you?"
That's why my
but she
parents
just
got
disguised the
divorced, 'cause my
people
daddy
hearing you
had a bunch
as
of
why aren't
hoes.
you on the radio? And I was like, I don't know. I never thought about it. And she was like, well, I have a slot open Sunday, 5 to 8. You want to give it a shot?
3 hours?
3 hours, not knowing what I'm doing.
Okay.
But that Sunday was my birthday. Hell yeah, let's
that
do
made
it.
it easy.
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. And from there, like the first couple months, it was trying to figure out
what this button do.
Yeah, and at that point, I was doing all the music. I was booking the get. Like I was the DJ. I was the promoter. I was the producer. That's why when y'all get frustrated with me sometimes, like I'm so used to doing it all. Where like now, I know I got to take a backseat now. You know, nigga married and shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I do it all now because I'm married. You feel me? Go ahead.
I am very happy to be here, and I am not ready.
No, but now it was just she gave me an opportunity, and
we could still see you.
No, but she gave me an opportunity, and it opened up a whole bunch of, because I moved here as a photographer.
Okay.
I had the camera. That was it. I wasn't doing nothing else. It was just the camera, and from there, we are the four-time Atlanta's hottest online radio show. 2-time Atlanta's hottest online radio personality. This year, the rising star, which is dope. And I have the 2-time Atlanta's hottest DJ.
Hey!
Not only was he a part of the show, he's here tonight.
So
Because we said it was a family night.
Right.
And family showed up. Because if you look over here.
Right. There you go.
Lyris is in the building, and that's family too. But nah, that's how it all started. Like,
all right.
Shout out to M. Dot. Shout out to Cat. Shout out to Mr. Mac Talk, because that was the original crew, and DJ Coffee. That was the original crew, and everybody. You know, Martin is a football coach back home.
Okay.
We all moved down here together, and now Martin's coaching at the college that he graduated from.
Oh, okay.
Teron is in North Carolina, married, and he's still playing instrument. Like, he's a drummer, so he's in the church playing drums, and Cat is still doing fashion. So everybody, we still around. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it started.
Since you started the show, how have you grown? How has Saga turned into Saga Boss? How have you grown?
I'm listening to what you were saying earlier about how shy you are, and comedy was your scapegoat. Like, oh shit, I gotta say something funny right now, because I still had, like, real shit. Before those mics come on every week, I still get the butterflies. I still get nervous. But I mean,
it's still in you.
Me.
Right, that hunger. I like that.
The funny stuff was always. I was like you. Like, that was my way out of a moment. Like, I had to do something funny or say something funny. So for me, the Saga thing, and everybody was asking, well, where did the name come from? If you look it up, Saga is a chronicle of events. You know, the boss is who runs it.
Yeah, it
My
is.
life is a chronicle of events.
He done win fortune cookie, dog.
And
that's married man
I'm
talking
the boss
right
of
there.
it. No, but that's literally, because when I first started, I had an independent label back in Connecticut, back home.
Mhm.
It was True Saga Records. True, short for Truth. Saga, Chronicle Events, Record. So you couldn't come in and do music with us if you was, you know.
You was Suge Knighting them.
All this shit and da-da-da-da, but nigga, no you don't.
And that's why you had to get security, because you were Suge Knighting people?
Nah, not at all.
What about equal them? Like not necessarily all sugar, like brown sugar?
No, not that either.
No? Okay. Powdered sugar.
Oh, I'm going to ask you a question that was asked of me, because you do a lot too. You just mentioned the music, you do the radio, and you just got into acting.
And
What's
he's
your
a
favorite
photographer.
part? And you're a photographer. It's a lot to list. So what's your favorite part?
Wow. Damn.
If you like it all, you like it all, man. It'd be like that.
I do like it all. I feel like, I think the first year I won an award here for the show. My grandmother said, "It's about time."
Boom.
Because you've been entertaining your whole life. Like, if it wasn't sports, I was playing instruments. If it wasn't instruments, I started doing music. If it wasn't music, like it was always something entertaining. And then I moved here, and then everything kind of. I didn't know how all the things came about, but I ain't moved down here to be no damn model.
It don't be like that.
I got nominated.
Right.
You know what I mean, and I'm published on the cover of 4 magazines, in like 8 magazines. So like that in itself is crazy.
Ew.
So I my favorite part, just being me.
There you go.
Like,
that's dope. When you're in a position to be yourself.
That encompasses all of it. I know I'm good with my camera. There's a lot that are better than me. There's some that's not.
I heard you shot that Ray J and Kim K joints. That's another show.
No, I recorded it.
Got you.
I had downloaded it.
Okay.
I didn't shoot it. I downloaded it. It was different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was different.
We're talking like iPhone 2 at that point.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Right.
I downloaded it. I didn't record it.
Right.
I shared it like it was mine, but I wasn't. I just cropped it to make it look like, oh shit, he there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a call.
Let me ask you this,
We
right?
got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller.
Hey, it's the DTTO Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's going on? It's Donnie.
What up, Donnie?
Oh God.
What's going on?
What up, bro?
I got a question for you.
What's up?
I know you and I discussed this online, but the platform that you have, I want you to talk about this. I lost my brother in April, so I totally see life differently now, and just seizing a moment. And my brother was always a procrastinator too, and something I tried to break him out of. So I was always the complete opposite. What prompted you to get married and not wait? Could you share with the people? Because I already know, but share with the people why you just woke up and decided, okay, today's the day. I'm going to get married. Because my wife and I totally agree with you. The ceremony is for everyone else.
Right.
So what was your reason?
Good question.
I don't know who all saw the post, but a little over a week ago, I was driving home from work, a F-250, which is a big pickup truck, and I'm pulling a trailer full of equipment. I didn't even hear the tire pop. I just happened to, checking your mirrors, and I see these sparks. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I got a box. I can say that. What the fuck is that? So I'm looking, and then I realize it's coming from me. Like, it's all these sparks flying on this side of the car. Like, I look this way, I don't see nothing. So it was crazy. Then all of a sudden, the trailer starts swinging. And what scared me the most is for me to be driving and look out my side view mirror and see the side of the trailer.
Oh, fishtail.
Right.
So at this point, I'm like, yo, I know how much weight is back there. I know it's attached to what I'm driving. So if anything back there turns, flips,
you going with it.
Everything's going to roll. I had a car on the passenger side. I had a car on the driver's side, and there was an 18-wheeler behind me. So at this point, like, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. So hold the wheel and try to. I got it back under control, which is all I want to do. Just slow it down, get it off to the side, gather myself. Then that thing started doing this, and at that time, I'm like, shit.
That fishtailing ain't no joke.
That's scary.
I've just seen it, man.
That's scary. Like when you're pulling one of our machines, itself is like 800 pounds, easy. Then you got the trailer. Then you got the truck. Like, so, I mean, it swung, and it was like, yo, I for you, Donnie, I lost a brother as well, so I know that pain. But it was like that moment was like, yo, like this easily could have been it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've already been engaged for months. So I went home and was like, we got to figure it out. So I called her from work the other day. We're like,
what you doing at 2:15?
I get off at 6.
Yeah, what time
I need a shower. can we call the pastor and like let's just do it now? Like, why are we waiting? Like,
Did you call 1-800 pastor? Like, where? You?
No, the pastor is actually the pastor in the movie. Never mind.
Okay.
But now I called her and I asked her how she felt about it, and she was like, "Well, let me make a few phone calls." She wanted to call the courthouse and make sure we go down there and get what we needed from them.
Oh, Vitale ain't playing. If you gonna marry her, you gonna marry her today, dog.
No. but that's what I wanted. Like why? There's no need to wait. Like he said, I told him the ceremony is for everybody else.
Right.
We can still have a ceremony later and party with our friends, but it's 6 months already that we've been engaged. So.
And we partying for the next 12 months.
Why are we still waiting? We did it with the purpose to get married.
Right.
Why are we still waiting?
My man.
Let's do it now.
Cat 5 says. Hey. My man. Mr. Donnie, we thank you for giving us a call on the DTTO show, man. That was a good question. Thank you, man.
I appreciate it.
Yo, sir.
Thank you for the cake.
I appreciate you, bro.
That's who brought this lovely cake and card for us this evening. So thank y'all so much.
Y'all welcome, man. Y'all family. Y'all enjoy. I'm gonna keep watching. Then after that, it's my bedtime. And I did miss that text message, but I'm glad I wasn't there. I heard Marcel had the little teardrops and stuff going on. My wife ain't cried at my wedding, so I told her I don't need that drama in my house.
Yeah, he said, "Did she cry?" I was like, "Yeah, she cried." He was like, "Yeah, see, that would have been you would have caused a conflict in my house because my wife ain't crying."
Love to all y'all.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, brother.
That's good, right?
But that's my question. So, my boy,
yes, sir,
came a long way from the back of that bowling alley, huh?
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, just in that, coming on 4 years now? About 3.5 at this point.
No. It's a little over 4.
Yeah, that was 16. Yeah. Give or take it. Yeah. So, having them years, I mean, shit, I can't, like they said, that'd be another show. And somewhere we'd need like a box in every corner.
Golly.
And somewhere we just have to talk about
cussing, boy.
February.
Right.
The 5th.
The 5th?
The 5th.
My dog.
My godson.
My godson.
Where you see it going next?
Where do I see?
Don't give me one up generic. I was like, oh, we're gonna take it to the next
Where do I
level.
see this going next?
I'm going to the top.
I'm going to the top.
Give me a real answer, man.
I honestly see it's a bigger picture, and people that really rock with me and support me. It's a bigger picture.
No
Shout out to UConn. Like he said, he don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing. We grew up together. He knows what I want, and he wants to help get us there. So it don't matter what the situation is. It's a bigger picture than what we're doing right now. Like, we can expand this.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. I want to sit with celebrities on a regular basis.
I mean, you sit with me every Thursday, dog. Don't get greedy.
Big facts.
No, but I feel like we have that. For somebody to ever the young man that said to us, y'all remind me of a mixture of the Ricky Smiley Show and the Breakfast Club. Do you know how big of a compliment that is?
I like breakfast.
But they gave us both. Like, they gave us the sandwich. Like, it's the Ricky Breakfast Club.
Oh,
right.
That sounds like a good snack.
That's
I like
dope.
that.
Like, these syndicated shows that are huge.
We can get that. You already got the bodyguard. I knew he was about his, like, when you wore them black ones, I said, oh, he a gangster.
Oh, yeah, no.
This.
Hey, y'all, you see bruh dressed like us, though, right? Joe, you see him?
I came in right probably a month after y'all.
Yeah, he started
came
right.
To Instinct.
Yeah.
It was 3 years, but can I ask a question as an honorary?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And so this is what we do, right? We do this. We've been doing this for a long time now.
Yes, sir.
And I actually had this discussion with my crew, and so this is kind of part
That's
A.
a very dope show as well.
Yes.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not DTTO show, but.
Long as you know, brother.
Hey,
Yeah.
I fuss with it.
Yeah. But this is kind of a multi-part question, and I know we didn't. There's layers to this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
And you start looking and like, man, why am I doing this? And you know what I mean? And you start doubting yourself, and you got people who say they're gonna come and they don't come. People who say they're gonna provide funds and they don't. You know what this is like. You know, it's a multi-layered obstacle on a week-by-week basis, right?
Right.
You know, one day you have 2,000 views, the next week you have 200.
Right.
And we're hard on ourselves, right? You know what I mean? And this is a reality. If you do this, you know this. You know? And,
absolutely.
And so I'm curious, how many times did you want to quit? Or you contemplate quitting? This is a real question,
bro.
That's a real one.
And
I was say, I think
just this week,
I think I was there for something.
just this week.
For real.
You ever had guests about to show up and then they don't show up? And
You ever have a guest that you didn't know was gonna show up and then they show up?
Yeah.
Throwing mics and stuff. You just be like,
how'd you get through that?
Shit. That's a tough and good question. How many times I want to quit? When we first started, I wanted to quit every week.
Gotcha.
Because I couldn't figure out how to make it work. You get what I'm saying? Like the names I named earlier, everybody had their own segment.
Right, you watching
I
them?
didn't have a segment. I played the music, and you know what I mean? I was trying to make sure everything
going
flowed. So I say some funny shit in between y'all segment, play music. Then it's y'all segment, play music. But I try to be the glue. So growing from that, like you just said, one week you'll have 2,000 views, next week 200. People don't think we pay attention to that. The bad part is most of those views you look at be on Facebook, but you gotta account for everything else that you're on.
Right.
This status, shout out to Jack, man, because it's on so many different platforms. People don't just watch us on Facebook. Right. You got Instagram, you got YouTube, like
Roku.
You got the Roku,
the
Fire Stick. You got the app, you got the website. So it's so much.
Google Play, yeah.
I stopped paying attention to the numbers. It's how did the show feel?
Right.
That when we leave, when me and her ride home, I didn't like that show. Right. What did you like about it? Well, I didn't like this. Well, I thought that part was cool, but I didn't like this. You get what I'm saying? So the numbers stopped for me. I think honestly before we came to Status. Shout out to Jack when he was holding down Instinct Radio.
Right.
That's when for me the numbers mattered then, because remember we was off the air for a little while, and then we came back and that's where we was at. So the numbers mattered then. So coming to Status and knowing it's different platforms, like right now we live on like 4 different pages, just on Facebook.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So right. I stopped. I try to stop paying attention to the numbers. I love what I do. So I entertain me. I say shit to make me laugh. If y'all join in, thank you. Like real shit. Thank you if y'all join in.
That's real. That's real.
We appreciate you for bringing us out with the last question, my brother. That was a good one. Soccer Boss, y'all surprised me today with the award, but the award, shout out to you, because none of us would be here had you not planted the seed. So let's give a round of applause for the host.
Shout out to my boy Kush in the back door.
Kush Kizzle, always. Hey, it's your boy. It's your
my
boy.
dog.
It's your boy.
I'm gonna tell you like my uncle told me, Kush, if your head don't get no bigger, you always gonna be my nigga.
There it is. He got a big head, boy. He don't never wear hats.
They probably all know where to find you on social media, but go on and say it just for tradition.
I don't know. If y'all need to find me, call my wife.
Hey, management.
Business cards. All right. So, speaking of you doing music, by the way, you mentioned that earlier. We gotta go ahead and play a little bit
all right.
of something.
Shout out to my homie BJ Bone. We ain't gonna play the whole song.
Just a little bit.
Play his verse, play my verse, and we'll let it rock. But
that's the whole song, ain't it?
It's 2 verses apiece. But not every day you get to say you got a chance to go into the studio and record with a platinum recording artist. Especially when they got an introduction like this.
Here
And not exactly like that. But
I don't think
same, boy. God damn.
Okay.
Nah, but shout out to BJ Bowman, man. We about to shoot the video for it. And we got some more stuff coming. So yeah, let's go to that.
And when we come back, we gonna play a real quick game with these hosts.
Let's do this. Let's do
PlayStation
this.
or Xbox?
So
Because I ain't bring my controller.
It's still the phone time.
Full time.
Award-winning DTTO Show. We be right back.
Hey, yo, Saga. What up, though?
What up, though?
Hey, I don't know why they love to hate us, dog.
It's funny, though.
Well, you need to show them what time it is.
I'm good with it.
boss, legend in this thing, I'm still getting it in. I started off a Southern player, now I'm playing to win. See, in these streets, I lost my way about that paper chase. I'm down a few mil in this game, but I saved an ace. I'm covered in grace, now that's a God thing. It's passed down to my seed, now that's my offspring. They can't stop it, trying to get me off topic. Take a picture, crop it, you still gonna see the profit. Your haterism's on point, now you deserve an Oscar. No matter what type of weapon is formed, it won't prosper. A generation that's blind minds, step back in time. Yeah, we can see the mountaintop, but it's still a hard climb. That's why I'm taking hold and going hard. I left the game like Mace, back swerving for the Lord. Yes, Lord. Do they love to hate me? I don't know, but what they see in the shell of a man is heart and soul.
Do they love me or hate me, or is it that they love to hate me? Lately, it's been hard to tell, but maybe they hate to love me. I don't know. Ain't it funny? I ain't tripping, I'm just doing me. Do they love me or hate me, or is it that they love to hate me? Lately, it's been hard to tell, but maybe they hate to love me. I don't know. Ain't it funny? I ain't tripping, I'm just doing me. Yea, though I walk through the valley in the shadow of death. In the physical, I'm by myself. I ain't tripping, no, cause God got me. In this book of life, I got a hard copy. Plus, I'm hard to copy. All gas and no brakes, it's kinda hard to stop me. And if you doubted me, sit back and watch me. I'm being real when I'm saying y'all fake. I had a whole yard full of y'all snakes. I had to dumb it down. It's in your eyes when I come around. So you despise when I come around. That's why I come around. To ruffle feathers and push buttons. I turn nothing to something, but y'all still frontin'. They be saying blood is thicker than water. I'm thinking sorta, but who you gonna get the ball to in the fourth quarter to score for you when the game's on the line? We on the one, it's my time to shine, but you don't want to. Do they love me or hate me, or is it that they love to hate me? Lately, it's been hard to tell, but maybe they hate to love me. I don't know. Ain't it funny? I ain't tripping, I'm just doing me. Do they love me or hate me, or is it that they love to hate me? Lately, it's been hard to tell, but maybe they hate to love me. I don't know. Ain't it funny? I ain't tripping, I'm just doing me. You said you had my back and ended up stabbing me in it. Thought you was my dog, but you was just a hateful critic. I won't forget it. All the dirt you did to me, bro. All the times you used me, bro. It influenced me, see? I took it like a man, and now I understand. You in your crooked hand. When you needed me, I was right there. But when I needed you, I couldn't find you nowhere.
Yeah, it's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. I feel just like another number. Yeah, see, in these streets, I'm all about my business. It's like church, can I get a witness? Hey, man, if you're hating, you can keep on stepping. I ain't got time.
Time is it?
Game time.
What time is it?
Game time.
We already answered your question.
So,
Sorry.
Anyway, so we watched this new show on Netflix called Flinch. Have you seen it?
Oh no, I was finna say I ain't got that channel. I thought you were talking about porn. Okay, no,
not them flicks.
Not flicks, flinch.
It's called Flinch. Okay, so if you've seen
Flinch
it,
on Netflix.
Long story short, we're gonna get these games in before it's over. The whole point of the game is to not flinch. The person who flinches the least wins.
Oh, I'm a thug.
So y'all that's in the room right now and y'all watching online have to help us keep track of who's flinching. But we about to play two different games, and the goal is not to flinch.
I know who gonna win.
No,
okay?
listen.
Who all playing?
Real quick, let me
us three.
Let me explain real quick because it was one show we watched, bro. The dude, it was balloons.
Okay.
He seen the balloons and freaked out.
He was crying like a baby. Y'all gotta watch it.
Like if we like right now, if I pop this balloon next to her ear, she ain't supposed to move.
Yeah.
I'm about to say
and I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all now, like I walk out the room at birthday parties and look, y'all can pop them now and I have to leave. So this is not about to be easy for me.
Face, and you ain't supposed to move.
Don't put that in front of your face because your face is disappearing.
That's hilarious. If Jovita was playing, she was gonna win.
Stop it.
That's a gangster.
Okay, that's gonna kill us.
Dude, you from Flint and you the police. You ain't supposed to be scared of nothing.
So
I'm not.
What?
Here's what we gonna do.
Oh, heck.
This is how this gonna work.
Shout it up, pulled out the prison shank.
Listen, this is Bessie, okay? She means no harm right now. It's just something has to pop the balloon. So what we're going to have to do is Saga's going to have to pop the balloon next to my head.
Or the cherry.
I'm going to have to pop the balloon next to his head. You're going to have to pop
that,
you know
that's what we call it that.
Does this make sense?
Fool, that was in 9th grade. You late.
So the goal is not to flinch. But I think she should go first so I can get my flinches out while the first 2 balloons is pumping. So let's just go ahead and do hers first. So again, look straight ahead. You cannot flinch.
Y'all married. Ain't nobody doing me first.
You got to do it right beside her head, too.
Ain't that type of wedding gift around here.
All right, so you don't know when to pop it. You ain't supposed to like budge or nothing. You supposed to like just stand.
So women. Oh, let me ask this question. Does blinking count?
I think I'm too dark skinned for this.
If you blink hard, like
it's a whole ninja behind me with a knife. This is.
I mean, hey.
This is a different hued game, dog. Okay.
Different hue. With your black ass.
Thank you. Exactly. It's cool. We can talk about it. I see you over there, man.
Look, I'm already getting ready to flinch. I hate balloons popping.
I mean, you by the mirror. I mean, right, damn.
I was about to say, that knife ain't hitting no shit.
Hey, man, don't go harder. You go on my goddamn leg. Have me looking like Ricky Bobby.
Did she flinch?
No.
Well, I flinched.
No, that was slick what she did, though.
By the time my turn.
That was slick what she did. Y'all didn't even peep. Y'all didn't even peep the game plan how she just pulled it.
I know what she did.
That was slick though.
And this ain't blew up.
See, that's that Detroit shit.
Yeah, she's in the dirty water. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you drinking?
I don't even want to.
Goddamn right. Hey, salute.
I don't even want to be the one to pop it.
And see, jokes on y'all. He too drunk to flinch.
Sandra Turner, what up though?
This is not fair.
Wow, George
Okay,
W.
you can't talk
Thorne,
to it
sir.
you're cheating.
Bush.
How are you? Okay. Kyle Adams, what up?
No, not me, him.
Ron English, happy birthday, sir.
Hey, yo, scary tape looking at.
Ron English, happy birthday, sir.
Okay, come on. We got 2 games to get in real quick. Let's go.
All right, come on.
What you talking about?
Y'all keep track of these
I thought you was
flinches.
giving people what's happening, man. Go ahead.
Oh, I go back to
No,
it.
if he start talking, he's cheating.
Yeah, you gotta tell
It's
me.
gotta be
How am I
quiet.
cheating?
It's
I'm
gotta
not
be
cheating.
quiet.
He ain't cheating.
My mom says I'm so proud of my star. My people, blessing. Micah,
I do
man,
not like balloons
I rock with
popping.
you.
Punk ass balloon, man.
Okay, here, just get it over with. Come on.
I met you when I first moved here, Micah. You ain't never changed, brother, and I appreciate you.
I do not like sounds
for
of
being
gunshots
you.
and things.
Anytime I call you,
Is she
you
wiping?
show up. Wait, did she just wipe her finger?
Yeah, she did wipe that bit down. She done had a throwdown before. It was an old 38 in the sewer somewhere right
I
now.
needed time to focus and meditate.
I hate this shit.
On to the next game. So this.
Oh, your face changed. I hate this shit. You ain't got no choice but to flinch.
No, it was that one time at band camp. That was the last time I had something white and creamy on my face, man. And I ain't with it.
Damn.
Y'all already know how
That's
this
why I
game
was
works.
in ROTC.
That's a lie. Y'all already know.
Look at he said.
You said that's a lie?
Look at bro.
I'm about to say,
From a distance.
hey, is that on Netflix?
Ladies and
That ain't on
gentlemen,
Netflix.
focus. The show is only 2 hours long.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the way this works,
I got
start from your
Netflix.
end again. Obviously,
Dang.
you have to turn it 5 times. You can't flinch any of those 5 times. Jovita, can you help us out? I was kind of busy running and doing everything while y'all was getting drinks during the break, so I couldn't think of.
We were drinking.
Thank you.
I said we were drinking.
I'm not drinking.
I am.
My cup is.
Oh, yeah.
So
How do I juggle all of this in life?
But you ain't supposed. But you're still not
5
supposed to
turns.
flinch.
And you gotta keep your neck. You gotta keep your head right there. You can't flinch none of the times.
I do what I want to.
Okay. 1. Oh.
Well, shit.
Here you go.
I'm sorry. Hey, that was a flinch,
That
dog.
was a flinch.
From what she said,
that was a
she
flinch.
had none on her face.
She got
That-
your hair
and-
in the back.
And that's probably why she flinched. She's like, oh,
Okay,
damn.
pass it down. Come on. Keep it moving. So that's 1 for her and 1 for.
You know you supposed
She
to tell
said
her.
she's
Hey,
never
that's what I'm
prepared
saying.
for when it comes
You gotta
out.
get that for a warning.
Got 2 minutes.
Hey, and at the same time, you gotta wear a
Let's over
snorkel.
here and stay away from the mic.
Use some goggles, y'all.
Let's go.
What I'm doing?
5.
This way, right?
Yeah. You are. That was a flinch.
Yeah.
I was in flinch. I closed my eyes. I didn't even
You
touch
can't
nothing.
keep your eyes closed all the time.
I want the shit in my
Go
eye.
ahead.
God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4,
He flinched up.
5.
That is a bunch of flinches.
Bruh.
How many does that
Did you
count
see?
as, y'all?
Bruh, you was up.
You can't. You did.
No, I was
I'm
turning.
about to be cold as ice, y'all. I'm about to be cold.
It was more of a. Wait a minute.
flinched.
Does a cringe count as a flinch?
Bullshit real.
Put that white shit on your face.
Hey, don't watch. Hey, watch. She don't even blink though. She was like, and what? I ain't on wood.
Hey, so moral of the story is be the guy in the middle.
Come on. You making stuff drop everywhere. Okay,
Moral of the story,
y'all call
be
it.
the guy in the middle. Listen, I appreciate everybody that voted for us.
Get you later.
You came up here and talk. You ain't take your trophy.
Oh man, I ain't leaving without that trophy. I've been waiting 3 years for that.
No, but you got the last two.
Hey.
Now, yeah, it definitely is a lot of stuff coming up.
Did I get it off? No.
That prison shank.
Yeah.
All right, we'll deal with that later. First, upcoming events. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do that so we can roll out.
Got some things coming up, like this basketball game right here.
50, you don't want these problems.
You don't want it? All right, there go Angry and Secure Man. Y'all know y'all can get those tickets. Early bird. My bae is in it tonight. The Black Love United Awards Gala. We are being honored as a power couple at that event, February 14th. And of course, our movie is coming out soon. Y'all stay tuned. 2020, the premiere of Does This Ring Make Me Look Engaged?
The Royal Union, shout out to Colorful Creations. We got that fast show coming up. January 11th. I'll be hosting it and walking.
And I just got casted in The Shell of a Man, which Saga is also hosting.
I'm hosting the pre-show.
December 28th.
Hey,
y'all make sure y'all get them tickets.
Is that Poop from The Wire?
And that's,
Yeah.
And the Christmas shopping spree. Make sure y'all get this. I'll repost it.
We will share these pictures on our
Cuz,
page.
do me a favor. Can you go back to that last one and hold that one? This young lady is taking 5 kids on a shopping spree.
Lock it up.
The shopping spree joint.
Five
kids on a time shopping spree. Whatever they grab, we're paying for it.
I used to like that show growing up.
So whoever I know, I reached out to Ernest, I reached out to Jack Trey, I reached out to Miss Terry. Everybody said, "Hey, I'll give this." Shout out to Yukon. He said he's in. She said she had enough money in her account to take 2 kids shopping. We try and make it 5. Make sure a couple families are good.
Right.
The
Y'all
email
screenshot
and the
that.
Cash App is on the bottom. Please, what'd you say?
Screenshot.
Yeah, that part. Screenshot that. I think it'd be dope.
Hey, I'm thinking about bringing my son, but you know how like when you at the buffet, you gotta tell your kids, look, you're 7 today.
No, you gotta send the email. She's gonna pick 5 kids from the email.
But he gonna be 7 in the email.
My son born in leap year, so even though he's 28, like for real,
he's only really 7. Yeah, big facts.
You know what?
Listen,
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up. I know we all gave our social media during our interviews.
Yeah, we did.
But yeah, I think we should do that. One week it just be all about you.
We'll figure it out.
Who?
Each of us.
Oh, yeah, separately. Okay, I got you.
No, go to the outro music. I need the
time.
outro one.
That's it.
Give me your social media.
Infamous_WON. Hit me up on Instagram.
And I'm at Vitel.net, and I'm Austin now, but Vitel.net. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Man, I'm here. Period. Saga.
Boss.
We out.
Yo.
See y'all next week.
Hey, yo, Saga.
What up, though?
Oh,
Hey, I don't know why they love the haters, dog.
It's funny though.
Well, you need to show them what time it is.
I'm good with it.
Boss legend in this thing, I'm still getting it in. I started off a Southern player, now I'm playing to win. See, in these streets, I lost my way about that paper chase. I'm down a few mil in this game, but I saved an ace. I'm covered in grace, now that's a God thing. It's passed down to my seed, now that's my offspring. They can't stop it, trying to get me off topic. Take a picture, crop it, you still gonna see the profit. Your haterism's on point, now you deserve an Oscar. No matter what type of weapon is formed, it won't prosper. A generation that's blind minds, step back in time. Yeah, we can see the mountaintop, but it's still a hard climb. That's why I'm taking hold and going hard. I left the game like Mace back swerving for the Lord. Yes.